everyone. We are just loading in.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, you?
Yeah, I am streaming.
No problem, so am I.
Okay. I've got to tidy up.
Lovely.
Yeah, it just otherwise we'll never keep up. Yeah.
Oh, this is
I
true.
can't believe how much food we've got.
I know. Yeah.
Most servers we play, we're like desperate for food all the time.
Yeah.
And even if I open a tin with like a knife, I get a fair amount of most of the tin.
Yeah.
Pete. I didn't even know about traders. Is that only on modded? Sort of. So traders are something that modders will put on. Not all modded servers have traders, but yes. But on Xbox and PlayStation, on community servers, some of them will run traders via their Discord. So maybe the currency's set as nails or something like that, and you go on their Discord and you say, "I'd like to buy a LAR," and the price is 500 nails, and one of the admins teleports to you, takes the nails off you, and hands you a LAR. So some community servers on Xbox and PlayStation do have traders, but they don't work in the way that they do on modded PC servers. I think that's the best way of putting it. Do you want to pick some keys, young Cookie Monster?
I have two, sir. Two which we are going to do, sir.
Okay, where are we going today, sir?
We're going to die, sir.
Excellent.
So
as long as I know.
the first
Yep.
which we will aim towards is a key set out from Dubrovka towards Savannah in search of loot. Night fell upon me. I found shelter in a forgotten hotel where I locked away my belongings. That is all it gives us. So
hotel, that pub one. The upstairs, downstairs. What do you reckon that?
Potentially. I've got a sneaking suspicion. So obviously Dubrovka is there. If you follow it up, he probably followed the road up. I'm gonna go with he's probably in somewhere like Gobzendo or how you pronounce it. Somewhere in there.
You want to put a marker on the map somewhere.
Out there, I'm gonna go with is where I think he would have been.
It's that close. Okay.
Yeah. It's not far.
Oh no. Actually, I got to see a white marker there. You mean the yellow marker? So we need to delete some markers. Let's.
Yep.
Oh yeah. If you delete them, I get them. I don't suppose they've disappeared for you, but they have for me.
Yeah, they're gone for me. I've only got one.
Have you brought all the keys with you in that hand?
Yeah.
Maybe that's not the way to go. No? Okay. I'm bringing a screwdriver with me all the time now, so if we see a base that...
Very nice. Why are you calling me a screwdriver?
Yeah. If we see something that's had the door blown in, but everything's stolen, then we're ready to go in and steal some more stuff.
Right.
Yeah? I got another box of nails when I was doing a scout around town earlier.
Oh, ideal.
Hello, Mr. Fox.
B92, hi, how you doing, man?
Just went to vape and I've got that special taste.
Ah, yes,
as in,
that one.
It's the empty taste. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'm having to be very cautious with mine because I'm really close to running out of liquid.
Oh.
And payday's not until obviously Friday.
Do you want me to transfer some money into your account?
No, I'll still have to go into AXA to obviously get it.
Okay.
So we got to go into AXA on Friday anyway. So I'm kind of hoping I can just see it through the next day or so.
That's
so
yeah, that's never easy when you have to make it last.
Yeah, I know. Well, desperate times called desperate. I had 3 empty.
I've just had a work message. I'm gonna have to log out and deal with it a second. I'll be in chat, mate.
Okay, mate.
I know you're on leave, but I haven't read the rest. Dealt with. I'm coming back in.
No worries, mate. Obviously, I carry on going.
Yeah.
Everything all good?
Yeah. Basically, I know you're on leave, but have you got so-and-so's number, please? Find number, send V card to that person. Gone. Yeah. Back in, I'm just waiting for everything to load back in. There we are. Oh, and now I'm laggy. No, I'm alright. I had a little bit of a bump. Actually, you didn't get that far ahead, seeing I logged out, did that, and logged back in.
No.
I expect with the rain coming down, you stripped off for a quick wash.
I did, yeah. Well, seeing that I'm the screwdriver, as you keep repeating, I found a kind of toolbox, so I thought I'd just, have some fun with it.
Ah, I miss toolboxes.
I know.
I
do miss Arkma. I do miss it.
I miss it, but this is a close second at the moment. I know it's the only place we can go, but actually, well, it's not, but it feels all right.
Yeah.
I'm not making kills, but I'm taking part in firefights, and I know that when I learn the server, I'll be better at it.
Yeah.
But it does feel okay.
Yeah, it's not been too bad. Not been too bad.
Oh, and as much as I worry about playing it solo, on a Thursday afternoon, Friday afternoon, I could probably do a lot of work. Hi, Red Leader. Good evening. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I still can't get my head around someone called Red Leader. I just imagine an X-Wing going overhead. Yeah.
Someone's building the school, someone's building in the apartments behind the school. Shock.
Someone's feeding in school. We can send Chuckles down there to get some education.
Oh, yes.
He'll be so thankful.
Needed that.
He'll thank us. All good here in sunny Somerset. It's rainy in Devon at the moment. Well, it's rainy where I am. I don't know.
I was gonna say, mine's
Cookie.
blue skies where I am.
Oh, we've had rain, so we'll send it your way, Cookie.
Oh, thanks.
Ah, that's okay.
Now, oh, bear to my left. Two players to my left.
I don't know where you are. I'm miles away. You dealing with them?
Out to. Right, they're dealing with me.
There would be a plague in Morris dancers today. You've got comms, Cookie.
Hit one. A massive sweep, mate. Massive sweep around.
Are they in the woods with you?
They're in an open bit near rocks. They're on a vehicle.
Near me or further up?
Further up, further up.
Okay. I've got an orange first aid kit with me if you need it.
I should be okay. Should be. Trying to get some better angles on them from coming up from above now.
You I'm coming up the dead ground at your rear. Yeah. At least I didn't kill you.
No, he did not. They might have bailed actually. Can't see the car there anymore.
Yeah, they probably bailed then.
Yeah, they've gone.
They have something too good in their car, not through. Yeah?
Yeah.
Red, it was St George's. It's St George's Day today. That's why the Morris dancers are out in force. They're looking for dragons to slay. Should come to Exeter. There's plenty of dragons here. That's why Cookie doesn't go outside on St George's Day. He might be mistaken for a dragon.
Damn straight.
I have to be careful of Goblin because we're green and dragons are green.
That is true.
Hello again.
Hello.
So we're looking for a hotel.
Yeah.
Base to our front, flag dropping.
Yeah, and I'm based to our right as well.
Probably been raided. Going into check. Nothing left.
Hotel.
Red Leaf. I know it's St George's
Hotel.
Day, but they try and drag people into dance. We used to get them in the village, St George's Day, in the pub. Well,
Would you class that as... that's not a hotel.
I probably would actually on this server, because there's no official hotel building, is there?
No. Unless this could... The back room here, maybe? No. This thing, I don't know what they would class as a hotel.
Let me just try the front room, see if it's locked. No, it's not. It might not be here.
No, I'm just going to go upstairs and have a reread of the key. So I set out from the Bruffer towards Savannahgrad in search of loot, but night fell upon me. I found shelter in a forgotten hotel where I locked away my belongings. So he might have not even made it this far.
Yeah.
So it might be a bit further inwards maybe then. So if we push to here, maybe?
Or it could be a custom building they've put in, but they haven't really done any custom buildings. It's just vanilla buildings, isn't it, they put in?
Yeah, exactly. So
They might have put a modded vanilla building in.
there you go. That looks like a good modded building up there.
Whereabouts? Yeah,
Directly
see,
ahead.
the Sakau building.
Yeah, that looks like it could
That
be the
would be a hotel.
That's never there, so...
Yeah, that's a pretend hotel, isn't it?
Right, this one on me's locked.
Okay, coming upstairs.
Oh, fuck me, I've got an alarm on. That's all of it, I think. Alright.
Get the fuck out of it.
Yellow markers on the next.
Okay. Didn't know we had alarm ones on keys. That's not very fair, is it?
All I got was an M79 nade launcher.
I got some shit bits and pieces, just weapon parts.
Yeah, I got weapon parts. Nothing huge. I was expecting a bit more.
Yeah.
But hey ho, on to the next. On to the next.
But an M79 probably sells really well.
Yeah.
So some items will be really good. You'll want to keep them and use them. Like the boom we used today. Other items will be sellable. And then potentially buy what you need off BM. You know, if you think today we ran out there and we had $500,000 to play with.
Yeah. $500,000, Jesus Christ.
I can't believe the Tissy one's not an alarm.
I know. I was fully expecting it to be.
I was just about to say military camp to our right, but there should be one here because this
No,
is Novi. This is, yeah. And they've enlarged it.
Yeah. Not like they did on friggin' 35, where Novi Lug was in the middle of the field.
That was a mod.
That was brilliant for Novi Lug. That was just...
Yeah, that's a mod. You can still find it now. It hasn't been updated for about 3 years, and it's no guarantee it will work anymore. But that was a mod.
Yeah, that was really good, that one. That was where everything took place.
And then we lived where we
lived
had the
in
right
this castle.
We could shoot people from the castle in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys used to push it, and I used to sit on the top of the castle with a sniper scope, giving you direction of where players might be.
Yeah. Right. So the next key.
Yep.
Is the key to an office once belonged to an engineer stationed at North East Airfield.
So it will be somewhere nearby. Is it? Once stationed at North East Airfield.
Once belonged to an engineer stationed at North East. So it's an
Okay,
office.
An office in the airfield. I like this way of doing keys, but it must take a lot of working out to make how to name them all.
Oh God, yeah.
I like that it's not giving you it's the police station. It's giving you it's an office at, and you have to then search a bit.
Yeah.
You'd learn them eventually, but
yeah. I would say someone must be building in here. Yeah, I can just see a wall sticking out the actual castle wall.
I can understand why, but you're open to heli raiding, aren't you?
You are, but that's when you've got to build the triangle octagons on the tops and metallize your windows and.
Yeah, you've got to really be on a lot.
Well, I mean, if you build up, obviously they can't do anything and raid your windows because they won't be able to get to it.
Yeah,
if you build higher up.
Yeah, depends how many floors you're allowed to go up.
Yeah.
But a castle build would work on here, but maybe in, I'm saying happily, but I don't believe it, 6 months' time? 8, 9, 10 months' time.
We're back in aftermath at that point, mate.
I don't think we will be.
Unless they change everything to 3-man servers, then it ain't happening.
But, you know,
they need to bring out a US one and an EU one.
The trouble is the US players then go, we want Deer Isle, and then nobody plays it, which is why they keep cancelling US servers.
Stop listening to the US people on Deer Isle.
Hi, Restless. Yeah. We're doing key cards tonight, Restless. That's tonight's aim.
We get stuff.
Just on the first one. We need to get stuff, basically. The base is coming along very well, but...
Oh, did you see if our bike was outside still? I didn't see it.
Yes, it is.
It is? Okay, that's fun.
We've got a motorbike and sidecar that we took to Tissy and home again.
Joyous run.
Yeah, we have a motorbike and sidecar, of all things. Not very fast. It is very German. Yeah, World War II German. Without the markings.
Oh.
So it could be in this town that he lived, or it could be the airfield itself, couldn't it?
I'm going to go with the airfield. He was stationed at the airfield, so...
Yeah, probably barracks and... Well, no, it's office building, so... Right, let's take off auto run, because this is bloody dangerous.
Hey, Chuckles. What the? I'm still watching this morning's video. Sorry, Chuckles.
Oh, that's a hotel to your left if you ever need to go to a hotel here.
Okay.
It's got a hotel sign on the side of it.
I do.
If you watch Cookies, I don't know if you record. Oh, yeah, I did a recording of the motorbike and sidecar, so I will put a recording up later of when I found a motorbike and sidecar. Or when Cookie found a motorbike and sidecar. Or something like that. Or at some point I will. I did record it because we went raiding and then I carried on recording when we jumped on the bikes. I thought we might die on it. It wasn't moving quick enough and there's no protection. Yeah, basically.
And it was me driving.
Wouldn't have made any difference who was driving. It actually drove really well.
It did, yeah. Really good off-road.
Yeah, massively good off-road. Was really good through trees and things. Apart from it would knock trees down, which is probably useful. So we're coming into the airfield from the wrong direction. It's about now you see airdrop and hack crate on airfield, isn't it? But then we'll have less keys to look for.
Exactly.
I think it'll be down the far end, office buildings, I'm guessing. But it could just be that big building and could be a swimming pool that they count as offices. Who fucking knows?
I'm going to go with this building directly in front of us because there's loads of separate rooms and there are offices.
Yes.
Offices in it. So I'm gonna go with it's going to be in here. I might be wrong, but
let's hope there's no alarm.
There will be an alarm. We know there'll be an alarm.
But there's no alarm at Tissy.
No, it's no alarm at Tissy, but well, you know.
But maybe that's because you're at Tissy and they think you're going to meet people anyway. Upstairs in here?
So it's not in this building then?
No. I would have agreed with it being this building.
They might have put more on it.
Yeah.
Don't know, do you?
That's the trouble. You really don't.
15, mate.
Sorry?
I found an
15?
M4.
Sorry, you broke up? You broke up? What did you say, Cookie?
An M4.
You got an M4?
Yeah.
No, you broke up again? I'm not hearing a word you're saying, mate.
Are you being serious or are you actually just joking?
Yes, yeah, I've been serious. You broke up. I didn't get any of that conversation.
Oh, I found an M4.
Oh, okay. I
First
just heard
5.56
15 and that was it.
first 5.56 gun I have found on the floor.
I just got 12 sheets of metal.
It's got gunpowder. There's us going, yeah, we need to find this key.
There's bunkers up here and there's more office buildings and shit.
Alrighty. That could be the HQ building, maybe. That's definitely got offices in it, we know that.
Yeah. It's 1:30, so it's not going to get dark yet. HQ control tower?
Yeah, I'm going to go with that one.
That's custom.
Yeah, that's why I think it'll be that.
Or the green building next to it.
Yeah, it'll be one of these two.
Office. Whoa, got locked door on me, locked door on me.
One down.
This one here.
No, not this one. One's not working on that one.
Okay. Have you checked all the other doors here?
I have, yeah. All of them were, be opened.
Okay.
Don't know why I'm going up this, because it's not going to be up here. I can see if I can see any other buildings. I'm going to go if it's the other HQ then, mate.
Okay.
Did you, cut yourself or something?
No, I'm covering an entrance.
No, maybe it was you walking, I heard. Evening to you, Mrs. the Baby, and to the boss. From Chuckles, mate.
Hi, Chuckles. At least we know from here people can't see us from the other hill.
True.
Because we've got state-of-the-art. Well, I've got a state-of-the-art graphics card, and I can't see this building from the other hill. So, upstairs, you reckon?
Yeah.
Can't remember how to get upstairs from here. There we are.
None of these, then. Okay. Not this building, then. Let's have a look at some windows and see if we can't figure out which it could be. Office building. Once belonged to an engineer stationed at Northeast Area. Key to an office. Key to an office. What could an office be in?
Upstairs in the grey building? The
Yeah.
brick building? The brick building. Opposite us.
Yeah.
Upstairs in that, maybe? That
Yeah.
little room? Only because I have no other idea.
No, I'm with you on that. We'll go check that one. And then if not, we'll just check all the other buildings here.
Yeah.
It's got to be one of them.
Yeah.
What could it be in this metal thing? Because that's got an office, isn't it?
Thanks, Red. That's appreciated. It's years of gaming together allows us to sort of get our head around what we're saying. Yeah, they do have offices in there. So it's all
Could be this one,
DayZ's all about comms,
This is
basically.
this has got a locked door.
Okay, come in to support you.
Yeah, it's this one here.
Okay, gonna shut the door behind me at the bottom.
Opening now.
Go for it.
No alarm, no alarm.
Okay, coming in. I got loads of shit out of the computer. Like shit stuff to sell. Right, should we take stuff home that needs to go home?
You carry something. Can you
I can
carry
take that. Yeah, yeah,
bed kit on the floor.
yeah. Let's get this shit home.
Yeah. Back to base and then get more keys and out we go again.
Exactly.
I got an armor rack kit, a double gun rack kit, an M4. Yes.
And we've got plenty of ammo at home for M4.
Yeah.
And mags. They're all empty. They're in the one of the heavy safes. I think I've moved all the mags into.
That's fine.
Because then they're in rows of what type of mags now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red Leader, absolutely. It's about comms, definitely. Yeah, that's all DayZ is, if you're working the team. It's about communication and knowing what people are going to do. Knowing if you come under fire, what the other person's probably going to do. And that doesn't happen overnight. It's learned behaviour. It reminds me of the military when you have a battle partner and it's somebody that you work with all the time. And you learn how they react and how you will react to everything. But yeah. Doesn't mean we always survive firefights, but we have good comms. And at 9 PM tonight, we'll know whether we're on the same team for Kings.
Oh yeah, that's tonight, isn't it? You know what's going to happen now. It's going to be, we'll be on the same team, and then I'm going to have to pull out.
It. Yeah. Well, I've already said that if that happens, I'm going to, and we're in the same team. I'll be like, right, you're the replacement. Hand over your gear. That's Cookies. Yeah. But if you do have to pull out, and that team wins, that's a win for you.
True.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if your team, whatever team you're in, if it wins and you can't play, it doesn't matter, mate.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
You'll have proof that you were in the team.
Yeah.
Not your fault they couldn't find you.
Yeah. They changed my name for the event.
Yeah. You mean like Running Man does?
Yeah.
Yeah. He appears in there and he's like, my name's so and so and so and so, and everyone's like, oh, it's Paul. Yeah. Yeah. Full size bed, I don't know where that's going to go. I know what's going to happen. You're going to demand to have a bedroom. And you'll sleep separately from me and Chuckles, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, I've got the bed now, so it's my bed. How it works, isn't it? Event tonight? No, not an event tonight. This doesn't have events in that way. They'll have stuff happening all the time.
This car.
Yeah.
It might be obviously the same. That's what those two guys were at.
Oh, okay.
Just so you're aware, that's the sort of car I saw.
Yeah.
It might be quite popular because obviously it's an off-roader, but
yeah,
that's the car which they were at.
They might have a base near here then.
Make some upgrades to the PC after the missus finishes spending on the garden, then see if I can sign up to some events for you both.
That'll be Chuckles.
Yes, it is from Chuckles.
Yeah.
Go for it, mate.
All you need to upgrade, Chuckles, is your graphics card. In all honesty. And stick a 4060 in there. Same as Cookie's got. It'll do everything you need to do, and it'll do it with better graphics and process it better. But yeah, and then get on the event circuit in a roundabout way. Red Leader, Cookie and I have got into another Kings of the Castle event, but tonight they're drawing which teams people are going to be in on Ari's stream. We won't watch it. We're gaming. I'm not going to sit and wait for her to announce which team I'm in. Yeah.
I might put it up on my phone, but that will be it.
Yeah, I'm not a... Did you just turn the base blue?
Yeah, it would annoy me being a flag saying white in base.
Okay.
We never have it as just a flag all the time. Yeah, I might put it up on my phone when it kicks off. But I mean, she's doing Queens first, I believe, and I'll probably wait a bit. I wonder if I'm going to be Team Green for the third time. Is it third time? Yes, it is the third time. Yeah.
You want to be green or black just for the armband, don't you?
Yeah, I don't want to be the colour I was where I was. What colour was I on that other event? Yellow or something stupid.
Red Leader, is the milkman invited? He'd have to have applied for it. So unless he's applied for it, he won't be in. So it's an event that went live on Ari's wall as such, on her stream and Discord. Cookie told me it was on, and you had to apply for a position in it. His laugh is infectious. But yeah, so people have to apply for these events, and then they basically, you submit a Discord with all your details. You go into a Discord, you submit a form with all your details, and then you hope to make the cut, and if you don't, you'll go into the reserve team, or the reserve spaces. And there's events running in DayZ every weekend on PC, PlayStation and Xbox. There's a couple of Discords that that show all the events that are out that you can apply for. So yeah, there are events on Xbox and PlayStation as well, but they tend to be more like stream sniper events where they allow you to stream snipe, and you just hunt the person in charge and kill them. Where on PC it tends to be more modded events. I think you said before, Red, that maybe it was you that said before that, you know, Milkman offers content that's different than everybody else's, and people love it. It's just not me. I can see why people watch it. It's just not my sort of stuff. In the same way that he probably would never want to watch anything like this. This is a unique... In streaming, there seems to be a lot less people doing the base building, playing a pretend version of Armour, Daisy. And there's, especially with the base building side, there's Cookie and there's I and there's Buckles as a team. And there's a couple of others that do it sort of and stream it. Most other people do adventure maps. Or, in Milkman's chance, humour.
I'm just amazed that I found an M4.
I know you are.
I'm
You're gobsmacked with
I
that, because
am.
it's our first 5.56 that we found on the ground, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I just, yeah.
They are very rare on here. But then we haven't searched Pissy properly, have we? We've just done key card rooms. We haven't gone up there and done the Pissy search. Yeah, he wants to have fun. And I have fun doing this, and Cookie does, but it's a different type of fun. This is serious fun. More than normal. Right, your magazines are in there somewhere. And this is beds and shit. Spare shit. I'm just dumping. Oh no, collectibles need to go in the collectible house. M4 is a very good thing. Collectibles at the top, if you've got any, mate.
I do not. I have sellables though, like attachments and stuff. So should I put those in there as well?
I was actually putting them in the green locker.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Because that way, if you need an attachment and there's one in there for your weapon, go ahead and use it. Oh, sorry.
Oh my god.
It's at the bottom.
Ah, yes. Thank you.
That's ammo to go on the ammo bench. That's to go downstairs, metals to go downstairs. Absolutely, mate. Serious fun helps people learn the game more. Yeah. But equally, there is a space for people to just have a laugh in the game. It's just, that's, you know, oh. We've got to that point where our metal is full up and we've got more metal.
Oh, wow. Was a scary thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll take that ammo with me. That can be dropped off. One of them. That's for there. Bandage can come here. Here. There. Ammo
Oh, that's much easier.
I like the ammo workbench.
Yeah.
I really do. Right, while we're here, I'm going to upgrade the last bit of metal doors and things.
Yeah.
Because we've got the nails. Yeah.
You just try something for me.
Give me a second. What do you want me to try?
So, the M4, I don't... It's the AR-15, but it doesn't say it's semi-auto, but it doesn't let me change it.
That's a civilian version.
Oh, so it is semi-auto.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. Right, let's put that back then. To be bitterly disappointed. Bitterly disappointed.
Are there solar panels on this server? No, there's not solar panels on this server. Right, the roof is metal. The door is metal.
Oh, I do. Metalise all the doors in here.
Yeah. We'd like to go that way, so that way. I think the whole pod's going to be metal.
Ew.
The whole pod's metal.
Perfect.
And all the doors inside are metal as well, so that's made us not impossible to raid, but it's made it now you're going to use a lot of explosives to get in.
Yeah.
And we've got 14 nails left. Right, I need to eat some food, and then we need to pick a new target.
Yeah, just looking at keys now.
So you'll get solar panels on more survival type servers to run stuff than you will on PvP type servers.
Remember for chaos of baby and everything.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, we've got a Savannahgrad key.
Okay.
I'm just getting the keys close by, just done.
Yeah.
And then
Go from there.
I'll see where the next best one would be. And then, to be honest, we've got Northwest Airfield, which will be the next best ones, I think.
Red Leader, not on PC yet, but will be after my wedding in May. Oh, congratulations on your wedding. And once you get to PC, oh, it's a whole different world, as you're seeing. It's a massively different world. Okay, mate. I'll take your lead on where we're going. At the end of the day now, you see, I don't want to die, but if we die, we've not lost anything, we've gained. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I like your jacket. It's very weird.
Oh, I've done it again.
Strike the ship. The cow is loud. The cow is loud. Oh, strike the ship. Yes, the cow is loud. That's a fair way of putting it. It's not going to die, though, because we have a fridge full of food. So we don't really need the cow at the moment.
Right.
That's all right. Yeah, everything's metalised on that pod, mate. I've metalised the whole fucking pod. You see a player?
No, I saw the cow.
Red, very funny. So Strike the Sip put the cow is loud, and Red put I know mate, but I'm marrying her anyway. In case the general's listening in, I didn't mean that about her. Yeah? In case you've been forced to have a separate headset. Yeah? PC is much better. PC's massively much better for Daisy. But takes some getting used to if you've come from console. But once you get your head around it, I'm sure you'll be fine. I mean, Cookie came from console. And look at him now. He's a little monster. Aren't you, mate?
What's that been?
Off searching for cookies. I'm searching for golden code locks. And a female goblin.
This...
I'm drinking another can of Dr. Pepper's if it makes you feel sick, Cookie. I know, pasta for tea. I know.
I made some weird contraption.
Civilized. Oh, did you do weird food? Like, what have I got in the fridge thrown in together? Yeah?
Pretty much, yeah. But no, we were gonna have. I can normally make a soy sauce marinade chicken.
Yeah.
With rice.
Okay. I'm not
But
a rice fan, but yeah, I get that.
Ran out. I put soy sauce on them.
Yeah.
But then there wasn't enough soy sauce to actually make the sauce. It all soaked into the chicken.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, right, what else can I use? So I raided the cupboard and I found some sweet chili sauce.
Yeah, that's all right.
So I popped that in it with it, but there wasn't enough sweet chili sauce to make real sauce. so it kind of all just blended together. I chucked the rice in there, a little bit of water, and just mixed it all up. And I was like, there you go.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Your turn to cook next. Yeah. This was when they built the quarry here. They really should have covered this over and turned it into caves and made it a mine. Rather than a quarry, there should have been a mine. Should have been entrances up the far end, and they should have all been dark and underground and gloomy, and with like a spawn areas inside for explosives. In my humble opinion. And if we ever take Goblin Z back to Chernarus, that'll be a mine. That'll be a underground mine.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Goblin is looking for a Valkyrie based on his requirements.
I want a 6-foot blonde goblin, smelling a gun oil, carrying an armor light. Female goblin. Before Cookie goes, you never said what sex? Based in the apartments, I'm guessing?
Fine
Oh,
cows.
so you got- Hi, cows. When I was a baby goblin, I used to run into the garden and the cows in the field behind us. I would shout, "Hello, moo cows," and they'd all run over to have a look at me, and I'd run off scared.
I hate cows.
You're not a cow fan?
No, I got chased them when I was walking the dog ages ago and at my
You did,
parents.
didn't you?
Yeah, and I've never liked them since. Never liked them since.
Yeah, they can be.
They're just very curious.
They're curious.
Very
and
curious.
And girly cows will be aggressive if they've got calves with them, and boy cows are not very nice. Yeah. And you don't know whether it's a boy or girl cow until the last moment. Yeah. Yeah. When they're in curious mode, they're fine. When they're not in curious mode, they're big and they're aggressive, and the bulls will kill. I've been out when I was a young goblin, and they had a rogue bull go in mid-Devon, and Dad was dispatched to shoot it. And yeah, basically he was on the police. He wasn't a police firearms officer, but in those days, if you needed to shoot a bull, you had qualified stalkers that would be called in to shoot it. They had the right rifles. So the police wouldn't use their stuff, and the vets wouldn't go near it. So Dad went in with a 300 Winchester Magnum and took out Mr. Bull. Is it in here, is it?
In the hospital in Svinograd. Admin office. Admin might be next floor up, maybe? No?
Other end.
Got to be downstairs.
Other end. Downstairs. Where the offices are.
That's locked, there we go.
Medical cabinets on the wall that you can get stuff out of. I'm only taking the meds that are worth having.
That's everything.
Well,
That was dreadful. That was fucking appalling.
yeah. Where are you? You're over there. Have we got another key, or are we running home with this shit?
No, another key.
Okay,
Make
where are
sure
we
I
going
brought...
now?
Oh, fuck, once I get out of here, I'll
Work it out. Let's get clear and get into cover.
get into the trees and then just auto run. I know roughly where I'm going, I just need to put a mark on. So I don't know the exact location of it, but I know the area. Not about there, mate.
44 people that want to kill us on the server.
Lovely jubbly.
Right, let's carry on going. Should be a restart soon, shouldn't there? Maybe not. We know not to do medical again. Yeah?
Yeah. I was checking if I could repair my... I forgot I had a suppressor on my SV. I put a bottle suppressor on it, but it doesn't show it on the actual picture of it.
Okay. Does this look... This looks very much like we're going to an airfield.
No?
Okay. I trust you. Let's not run across the middle of it, though.
No?
No. Because it could be good loot on the airfield, because it's tier 4.
That is true. Okay.
So let's run around the outside and come in from the other side.
Same for the pink marker then.
Yeah. Just because let's be sensible on this one.
Sensible? Sensible?
Well, semi-sensible. going to be dark in about 15 minutes. And then we'll be laid up until morning. Oh, just so you know, chat, on this server it gets very, very dark. But night doesn't go on forever, but when it is in, it's pitch black. Even using filters like gain to change give you fake MVGs doesn't work. The only thing to have are MVGs, and we've yet to find any MVGs. But we've only been on the server less than a week. Last Friday did we come on? Was that when we started this adventure?
Yeah.
Probably Cookie, wasn't it? Yeah. So when you think that we've been on and where we are, when you look at the base, I think we're doing all right.
Very well.
Very weird running at an angle on this hill. My soles of my boots will be wearing out. Talking of that, I've not had boots wear out yet. They're still pristine. Everything lasts forever, doesn't it? You don't get wet. You don't get ill. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only medicine you need are like special med kits and bandages, and that's it. Nothing else needs to be carried.
Yeah.
It is armour with zombies and loot.
Yep.
And arguably better mechanics for looting. Because armour's not made for looting, armour's made for go out and patrol with your ammunition and use it effectively. I see you picked a route running right into the God Race. Maybe, though, you're not seeing the God Rays and they're just shining from your head as I'm following you.
They are.
Yeah.
A sign that I am the chosen one.
His name's not Jesus, it's Brian. Yeah.
Oh god, such a good film. Oh god, that would be absolutely ridiculed if it was out today.
Oh, half of the stuff that came out in the 70s and early 80s would not be allowed to be released today.
No. It's so funny though. Some of the stuff they do. That's insane. It's just, and it's not the fact that it's, you know.
The fact that I like is the fact that you get the humour and you're young, in relative terms.
Yeah.
And your generation don't normally get that humour.
No.
It's a little bit lost on them. And you find it amusing.
That's brilliant.
You know,
It is so brilliant.
did you know they're in conversation, not Monty Python, but they're in conversation to make another Blackadder series?
Yes.
Just hope it's done well.
Well, I think they said that they're not going off what they used to do, as in they're sticking with how they wrote it before.
Because they did have, when Blackadder finished, when it was in the trenches, about 4 years later, there was talk of them doing a Blackadder in the 70s. Yeah, because that would work.
Yeah.
So whether they've taken that original script and enlarged on that.
I mean, they could have.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't think they will. I don't think they would go for it if they had to change everything which they previously did. So
Yeah.
the way in which they set the humour out before, and you know, all of that, I don't think they would alter it because it wouldn't be the same otherwise. It would be
It wouldn't
too.
work. They might have to make it a little bit more PC if they want to get it on BBC, but they'll probably just put it straight to Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was quiet for too many minutes before I realised headphones were at 0 battery. Oh, that's alright then. There's nothing wrong with the stream then, Chuckles.
It's not
When
the
you
first
sit-
time, Chuckles, is it? It's not the first time that's happened. That's true, Red. That's very true.
I think because I like him all because
Red's
Obviously-
like, Holy Grail. Yep, Holy
Yeah.
Grail.
yeah, we are the knights that say knee.
Now, I like that. That, to me, was amazing. The Jabberwocky as well. All that sort of stuff. I love it.
I think I like it
What do you
because
mean?
obviously my parents obviously were watching it when obviously
Yeah.
when I was obviously growing up. So that sort of stuff was on. So obviously I think that's why I like it because obviously I watched it.
Yeah. One thing I'll say on this server, and I don't know how they've done it, when I pick up small amounts of loot, it doesn't throw it in my rucksack, it throws it, it starts at the top, putting the stuff
Yes. Yeah.
in. Which
I'm
every other
noticing that.
server sticks it in your rucksack.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice that it does that right.
Yeah.
But I don't know how they've done that. That's either a mod, or they've written it themselves and they're not telling anybody else about it.
Yeah.
This is a field where sometimes you get the Easter egg of the pipe. Sometimes you'll get a pipe in the middle of this field that's got gases coming out of it, and when you examine it, there's nothing to do. It's not there. It's not. It's just something that next time you run it here, it won't be here. But this is an Easter egg field. This will be an alarm one.
100% you know it, don't you?
Yeah.
So it is for a key to a storage room in the bunker located west side of Northwest Airfield.
So they put a bunker in. Okay.
Well, you say that it might have just
Could
been
be
you know
that room.
those.
It could be the room. It could be the room that the bunker
That's,
room.
that's not west of Northwest. That's
Isn't
north.
it?
No,
Okay.
that's north. I'm gonna go with it's like a, you know those hill bunkers which we see.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those. And they put,
Red. I saw Jabberwocky in Poland in '84. They were crying with laughter. It was in Polish subtitles. Both of them could speak English. Yeah. It's a certain level of humour, isn't it, though, Jabberwocky? And stuff, anything like that. You have to just, yeah. You have to get your head round that sense of humour. I don't have range because I only have an SKS as a sniper.
why don't you take out another one? We've got plenty of snipers at base, haven't we?
Yeah, but I was running with just the SKS until I got the AK.
Fair enough.
Because then I just needed to take one type of ammo. And if I met someone, I knew I could throw 7.62 at them. Yeah?
Yeah, that's true.
Now I've just got the AK with a 45 round mag as my main. And then the SKS with lots of spare ammo as my sniper and backup.
You know what I haven't heard on this server yet? Heli crashes.
What? Yeah, they've probably got them turned off. Because they were broken, so a lot of servers turned them off, but they are working again. But they might not have put them back on.
Yeah.
Our first trip to the airfield.
Yeah. That fireball heli there? No.
You got all excitable then,
I
didn't
did
you?
think, oh my god, is it happening?
So is there a better... What's the description on this one?
A key to a
Bunker.
storage room in a bunker located west of Northwest Airfield.
Okay, so we're looking for a bunker building with a locked door.
Yeah.
So it could be one of those HQ buildings they might have built up around it to make it,
Yeah.
or it could be a physical... it could be an ammo bunker above ground, yeah, that they've modded
Yeah.
into something you can open. Okay, I've got the ammo bunker on me here. Just go into the back room, mate.
Yeah.
Back room's
Yeah.
shut. I don't know if it's locked. It's open. Go into the second back room. I've got locked door on me. Locked door on me.
Come on, come on, come on.
That door's open.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
Here comes the alarm. Ooh. Fuck me, that body scared the shit out of me. Oh yeah, that's a proper 5.56 gun.
I've got nothing important, but we'll drop the stuff home and another swap bench and a gun rack kit.
Box behind here. Or mag and 12.5, I think it was. Some big ammo anyway. Right, come on out.
Yep. This shit can always be sold.
Yeah.
And turned into stuff that we need.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing now we've metallized those pods, we don't need to realistically put stuff on the roof of them.
No. No, I wouldn't have thought so.
Nah. And from now on, I reckon we do not build a pod until we've got enough metal to metallize it as well.
Yeah.
And then we just metallize each pod we build.
Are we metalizing pods then, or are we building the triangles?
Metallizing them.
Yeah.
Uses less nails.
It's true.
Because a triangle, yeah. So you've got to make them wood to start with, and then just metallize. As long as you've got enough sheets of metal, you can turn them straight into metal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Build
that's
it in
true.
wood, and then straight away upgrade it. You only need 20 sheets of metal or something to upgrade all. And from now on, there'll be less because no, it's the same. Floor, ceiling. I didn't do the floor because the floor's glitched. There's not a. It's not a foundation
Yeah, yeah.
that you can get to. So ceiling, door, wall next to door. I know you don't need it, but hell, I'll do it because I can't risk that it won't work. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then the two side panels, and just then straight away bang, 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 and metallize it.
Yeah.
Job done. And that way it needs so much explosives to get in that it becomes not doable. Or if it is doable, actually at the moment they would be disappointed.
It would be.
Yeah. And because everything's code locked inside that needs to be.
Yeah.
And then when the server's quiet, myself or Chuckles can always run the storage we don't need down to Trader and sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go down there, 100,000 and buy metal. Run the metal home if you need to. And then upgrade. Build another pod and upgrade it. We've got code locks ready to go. We probably don't need that much more storage now.
No, we've got lots of storage which we need to put up still.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't the best, but I mean, I've got a couple gas masks out of it. Obviously.
Oh, in that case, that was awesome. We can
Gas
always
masks and M4 or Hectorcock.
I wonder if those gas masks we can fit the improvised filters to make our own filters.
No, they're not improvised ones. They are
self-contained.
Yeah.
But that's still, if we get a gas key card or key.
Yeah, exactly.
We can go in and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's probably a key card, that one.
We know that, and we know it's an alarm one.
Yeah. Right. Base we go, sir.
Yeah. Drop this shit off. Eat, drink, back out on the ground.
Yeah.
Ski lodge.
Yeah.
We've got 3 to do up there, haven't we? I
Yeah.
think.
Got biathlon as well, so might as well do all 3 of those at once.
Yeah, might as well do it as a one. I do the biathlon and the ski lodge.
Yeah.
And we got.
Do you ride the bike?
No. And the reason I'm saying no is not because I think we'll get killed, but I think with 50 people on, we're more likely to lag through the map and be bounced all over the place.
Okay, fair enough.
When there was like 20 on and 10 on and 15 on and things like that and 25, it was laggy, but it was doable. We're now double the numbers. Can you imagine how much more laggy it will be?
Yeah.
And I just think that's if this was if we were playing on the UK version of this server, yes, by all means do it, because the server's closer to us. But we're also adding to that lag with trying to connect to the States.
Yeah.
So we've got a higher ping time to start with. Is their EU one normally full, is it?
I don't know. Don't ask me no.
I've not looked it up.
Let's have a look at Bastion now. EU 71 on at the moment, out of 100.
I'm not moving, I'm staying here. This works for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
AI server wipes at 1 o'clock on Friday afternoon.
Oh.
I hope they do all right. I hope they get the numbers, because I think that's a good laugh. I would build a base on it. Well, I've said it, Chuckles. We might build a base on it and have just somewhere that we can go there to practice PvP.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be a big base. Just needs to be like a couple of airlocks and some storage.
Well, night time to fall now, don't we? Just so we can run home with it being dark.
It'd be perfect, wouldn't it? Because so I don't know where I put all the torches now, so I might be stuck in that room until the sun comes up, so I can eat and drink and drop stuff off. Yeah. And it's about to. It's well, no, it's 5 o'clock. It's only 4 times, so we might make it home before it gets dark.
Probably will. Unless we get into a little firefight somewhere. And then we might be falling on the beach anyway.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be on the beach in the dark. I was yesterday evening when I logged in. I logged it. I got in at like 8 PM at night, server time, and it was pitch black or whatever it was. But I just had to sit under a bush outside Ballocker Airfield until the sun came up.
Torch.
Because you don't have any food either when you spawn in on here.
You have a torch.
Fuck that. Yeah.
Torch and a battery, in you go.
Nah, it's all right. Nah, not going to catch me running around with a bloody torch.
Okay.
That's dangerous. That takes me back to when we first played Chernarus, and I was trying to explain to you how far light went, and I got you to go onto the Lisky Island and light a fire. Yeah, and I was like, right then, now come back to this side of the beach. Oh, I can see the fire. Yeah, yeah. Ah.
No one expects it.
But it's like Irish. When you see Irish play now, and he wears military clothes because he understands that wearing blue and purple things isn't the way forward. When you said yesterday or the day before, you said what we need now is more camouflaged clothes. I was like, my work is done. Oh. Yeah. Jedi training completed.
Good.
But they're so cheap to get a Bergen on here that if you die, when you re-gear and run via trader, you might as well buy yourself an Alice pack to come home with.
100%.
Yeah, because they're modded to hold 130 slots, and they take some tools as well. That's plenty. Got another double gun rack. We don't need them. We can't lock them. They can't be locked.
We can sell that one if you want to, because we've got one upstairs, haven't we?
Yeah.
All the valuable weapons will be locked away, but
We've got
Ooh,
a single
tap.
one downstairs. We've got a double one upstairs.
yeah,
We don't need a. Yeah.
all attack can go on to the one which isn't lockable. Like baby AKs and 5.45s. We're going to need to start stocking up probably on 5.45s just because of how difficult it is to find 5.56 and above.
That'd be a worthwhile to get some AK-74s. Stick them in the rack with a mag in each.
Yeah.
With ammo in, ready to go. So when you die, you can come and grab one of them.
Yeah.
And it's already got a full mag on. And when I'm at trade, when I've got spare cash, I'll buy 5.45 ammo.
Yeah.
Because you burn through it, don't you?
Yeah.
Arguably, you need to buy 5.45 and 7.6254 for the amount of fucking SV98s we find, whatever they're fucking called.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Got got a list of jobs for tomorrow yet? She written out what's happening tomorrow?
No, baby Cookie's not at nursery tomorrow. It's obviously day with normally the general. So I said that I'll take baby Cookie out for a nice walk with the dog, and then we'll go look at some horses after walking the dog, and then we're going to go see the school she got into.
Okay.
Because the school she got into wasn't one we wanted her to get into. Well, I didn't want her to get into. But it was our second choice, so...
Without giving too much away, because obviously you're streaming, is it close to you or far further away?
Close. Close. Starts with a W.
Is it... Okay. I know where she's going.
Yeah. Yeah, and we didn't go and see that school because it was a snow day, so obviously they cancelled it and then they never rebooked it. So I don't know what it's like. So I was just like, probably don't like it.
And that's primary, is it?
It is, yeah. Yeah, she starts that in September.
Will she go to the secondary school that's close to you?
No.
So
No.
that'll be the issue, that when she feeds across, she won't have the same friends.
No, there is that, but there's quite a big split where they go.
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
to. There's a tree which has
The
fallen
one
down
that
to our right. Tree's just gone down to our right. Uh, 120 of us. Another tree. Another tree.
How far away from us now?
Right in front of us now. This is where the trees came down. Another one's just been chopped. Directly in front. One dead. There's two of them. He's dead as well. Oh, he's dead.
Get out of here, they might be coming out their sleeping bags.
You looted meat, boy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep, looted.
I do. Let's go.
Even picked up the logs he had.
You get any guns from that other guy?
A vector.
Is that what he had?
Yeah.
Do you have any helmet on?
Oh, I didn't even fucking look at that shit.
Because my guy had NVGs on.
Well, I'm not going to go back now, mate.
No? Okay.
No. I'm not going to push out till morning anyway. Let's, as you said, we need a supply of NVGs.
Yeah.
Thanks, Red. It was Cookie, though, not me. Cookie saw them. I heard the tree chopping, but I didn't know where they were.
Well, I picked up his. He had another HK 416, another 5.56 gun. He also had an R700
Okay.
sniper on him, along with obviously NVGs, which I grabbed straight away. I'm just like, yeah, they're coming with us.
Yeah, they're more important than anything else. But if they've got sleeping bags, they're about to reappear there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which is why, because mostly you build near where you live.
Oh god, yeah.
But I'll take the Vector. It's a sellable.
Yeah.
Or it's a keep in base as a counter raid.
Yeah.
From Red. Well played, Cookie.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, to be honest, the second guy did look like he was a bit of a freshie. He probably left all of his good stuff back in base, and Matey Boy just came out to help chop.
Well, they made the mistake of cutting down trees on the edge of a wood.
Yeah.
You need to move further in.
Yeah. You don't see the trees
yeah.
toppling.
So unless you run past somebody or hear it, you don't. The ground side of that tree falling.
Yeah.
Is enough to know there's somebody in the area.
Yeah.
I got an ID card off one of them for you. Have you got the mission to kill 3 people?
I don't know.
Probably not, because you would have probably pinged it by now.
That was only
my
my
mission to make 3 kills.
Yeah, I don't think that was that would have been my third. That was my second. No, that was my third because I got one on the first day we started. But I think that's it then. I can't remember now. I don't think there was a third Chuckles. If there was, then he definitely just bolted because he managed to grab their stuff and not really get shot at. So, like Goblin said, they're probably going to be coming back out their base with guns and armour on. So
yeah, you can't hang around. You cannot hang around on this server if you kill people that are chopping wood.
No, because their base is close by.
Their base is close by. They spawn on base, grab their kit, fucking open the door, and they've got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's grab everything, run the fuck out of there, and if you miss something or think you've missed, it doesn't matter. You write it off. You have to. It just isn't the server for you. Yeah. No, yes, the other guy might have had MVGs, but then again, he might not have done. I'm not going to go back and look for it.
To be honest, thinking back, I don't think he did. He like Chuckle said, I think he was a freshie, so he probably died, came in, thought, right,
he might have died, spawned at his sleeping bag,
yeah,
and said, right then, now I'm just a freshie. Let's work on the base.
Yeah, let's chop.
Yeah. Or they've run past our house and seen what we're up to and gone, fuck.
Yeah.
And said, right, let's build a base now.
Yeah.
Or they live where we raided this afternoon.
Yeah.
And they moved a little way away.
Right, well, NVGs and the helmet. Well, actually, no, not the helmet. The NVGs. Let's just put the NVGs in that locker with the code locks and stuff, because it seems like the best place to put them, doesn't it?
Vector can go downstairs. It's got a mag on it. Dog tag can go in here in the dog tag case. Sharpening stones downstairs. Meds are downstairs. Meds are next door. And that's meds for missions. Don't know where they're going. That's meds next door. That's downstairs.
Done a 556.
As in what weapon?
HK 416 556.
Fuck. Don't you have one?
I've got one as well, mate.
Oh, in which case the answer to that question is easy.
Yeah, it's on the floor behind you, mate.
Okay. Right, well, I'll lock away the AK then.
As well.
Yeah.
That's another mag for you here on the floor.
Excellent. I need to fill that. We'll take normal. There we go. Is that filled? Alright then. That stuff's all med stuff to go in med room. That's my med one. Med room. Bedroom.
Joy, they're fairly close, 2 minutes of running. Yeah, they're pretty close to our base. really close to our base, but they won't know it was us who shot them, so that's fine.
Yeah. Collectibles. Hot. That's all downstairs. That's downstairs. Need a battery for this Hecklercock. Where do I put batteries? In here. Is that done? What have I got? I even took their fucking fire axe and cutting down trees with. Right, water and food.
I'll get you when it's time to repair my vest quickly. Bastard damage it.
When the sun comes up, we'll go and do another fucking key card. Yeah? Another key.
Yeah.
Off to fucking biathlon.
Where are gas masks going?
There's a locker that's got them all in it. The other heavy locker probably, or it might be the green. No, the other heavy locker. There's a gas mask and filter in it.
Ah, yes, there it is. Thank you.
So it's a separate area because they're important.
Yeah.
Alright, and before it gets dark, let me just grab a glow stick.
Put the torch on. Big fucking thing.
Nah. Where have I put fucking glow sticks? Middle thing upstairs.
Wasn't the big gas light downstairs? It's downstairs in the thing, no?
Probably I'm saving that for a rainy day. Glow stick works fine. If I can find where I put them. I've got the big torch with me. Star Rev stopped by to give a like from Texas, USA. Great vid. Loot. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Welcome. Let's drink that water. It's about to get very dark on the server, so we're preparing for that. And then when the sun comes up, it's quite quick. We'll get back out of the ground. But thank you for the like. Always appreciated. Now food. Do you, Cookie, when you go to food, do you select your favourite food out of there? Even though it makes no difference?
No.
Okay, so it's not just me then that goes, oh, I fancy a chili and beans to now. Yeah? Even though we both know that makes no difference at all. I'm glad it's not just me then. Oh, I've got another sharpening stone to drop off. Got no space for them now. Sharpening stones will soon move into sellables. Yeah. Right, guys, I'm just going to take a quick comfort break. Cookie, I'll be a couple of minutes.
Yeah, no, it's mate. No other use of a fire axe and forestry on the server. You can hit one and drop infected with brass knuckles. Yeah, Zeds you can kill just like that, mate. On this server, they're very easy to kill and walking at the same time. It's that kind of annoys me, that the fact that they're walking and it's one hits. Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be just one. you should be able to have to hit them a few times at least. At least make it a little bit challenging. But hey. Glow stick there. Right, we need some 308 of these.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello. Starware, I've got to get more Dr. Pepper in there. I've got a real can of Dr. Pepper in my hand. I agree, we don't have that much in here, do we? But Mountain Dew...
Oh, love it.
Pepsi Max Cherry.
But
I hate Pepsi. Can't stand Pepsi. We've got some Skittles. Skittles with sweet heat Skittles. And M&M's dark chocolate.
yeah, I can eat those.
I'm having a tin of beans.
Oh, can't get through this door. There we go. There we go. You get chuckles, two chainsaws. Very easy to chop down wood.
And it turns it straight into planks, doesn't it?
Yeah, so basically you chop down a tree, you get 2 logs and 5 planks, but then you obviously just look at the wood, like the logs on the floor, and it chops them into... It's so quick at doing it. So quick.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's that wall.
won't let me through now. Yeah, can you look up? Yeah. Yeah. Get Dr. Pepper's with me as well. Wife has the Mountain Dew. I've got a Dr. Pepper's, but I've also got a pure orange juice. Yeah. I love Dr. Pepper's. Cookie's not so impressed.
No.
But over here, we only get Dr. Pepper Original and Dr. Pepper Light, like sugar-free. We don't get the multiple flavours you get in the States. But then we get Iron Brew over here, and in the States that's hard to find. Massive Iron Brew fan. You could go at an angle there, mate, if you needed to.
Yeah, I think it might be easier.
Yeah. That's better, you can get through the door now. I skipped the original a few hours from the original factory. They still sell Dr. Pepper with real sugar. Perfect, because you guys don't get always real sugar in your drinks, do you? Where we tend to have real sugar over here in all of ours. Have you tried from Critical Moxie? No. Not tried, but don't even know what Moxie is.
I've never heard of Moxie. Sounds like a drug.
I'm going to put the Vector in down here. It's got a mag on it, ready to go. So if you spawn, if we're being raided and you get killed in base and you spawn, at least there's a gun here that's been fully auto with a 50-round mag.
Drop that on the floor, wouldn't you? You have to carry it in your hands.
I like carrying it in my hands.
Okay.
You can make you can do like get your hands out and do that sort of pretend it's a rabbit in the shadows. Yeah.
You and I both like Pepsi in real life, yeah? No, I love Pepsi. I love Pepsi.
Yeah, Star Revs, no, we get some kind of syrup, agreed. Critical, it's very similar to Dr. Pepper, okay. So we know, so the real sugars taste a lot different. Yeah, they do, I would agree with that. I have tasted US cola, but it would have been back in 92, yeah, 92, I was out in Central America in Belize for 6 months. So, and we stopped at JFK Airport on the way down to refuel. And I think I had a US Coke back then, but you might still have been using real sugars back then. And I can't remember what it tasted like, but I got off, had a cigarette, did that, came home. I went down to Belize, did my 6-month tour, then flew home. We're going raving now, are we, mate? So night time is not very long on this server. It's 32 times now. It'll go up to 54 times. This is our bedroom area. And building area. And then the kitchen. Odds and sods. Flag room.
Coca-Cola fan, but not since they threw it with politics. But that's what they always do, mate. Take something well loved and liked by millions everywhere, and they ruin it with politics.
Star Rev, I believe in 92 they were. Around the late 90s, Coke and Pepsi started all the diets and different flavours with syrups. Okay. You need a game room. Critical, on this server, we don't get arcade games. That was when we played Aftermath. You can have like a Space Invader game in your game room, or anywhere in your base. It costs a lot. I did bring one home, and Cookie then got the highest score on it, didn't you, Cookie?
I did, and then you never wanted to play it again. In fact, we left the server after that, I think.
No comment. Yeah. It wasn't linked. It wasn't linked. Yeah. The machine broke down. Yeah. Politics ruin it. It all, no lie. Agreed. It's what I say quite a lot is we're divided by politics because everyone's got a slightly different political view, but we're all united by our love of gaming. So it doesn't really matter how people, from my perspective, I'm in game now. Politics doesn't matter. Yeah, within reason. Extreme left or extreme right, I've got no interest in. But moderate, left or right, centre. But we're divided by politics.
Yeah.
And most of us all want the same thing. We just different political ways of getting there, basically. Everybody wants the next generation to have a better life than they had. Basically. That's what it comes down to. But yeah, we're united by gamings. That's the thing. So we shouldn't let politics come into it at all. But I'd love to, Star Rev, I'd love to visit Texas one day. That would be, apart from snakes, you have snakes there, and I do not like snakes. Star Rev, everyone has bum holes and opinions, we have to live with it. Laugh out loud. Yeah, very much so. Yeah. I have a problem with snakes, but apart from that, Texas, I'd love to visit. When I retire, I'm going to do a month out in the States and see various people that I game with, and also tour the States a bit and see some of the places I've always wanted to visit. But keep me away from snakes. I say that, I'm better. I didn't used to be able to even watch them on the television years ago, but now I sort of can handle it a bit better, but I'm not good. Snakes aren't my favourite thing. At Looting, you should visit Maine and see Deer Isle for real. Yeah, I'd love to do that. I'd love to. So Maine is on the list because Irish, somebody that I game with at times and good friends with, his family live up in somewhere near there. He doesn't. He lives LA. But we're going to go and visit his family because they farm up there, and then I have access to shooting. So obviously, I grew up in a shooting world when I was young, but the UK doesn't like guns, and I get why. I'm not so naive to understand it, but it doesn't stop me like enjoying shooting. Star Rev, you get all around the world in Texas. East is swamps and woods, west is desert, south is ocean, north is cold. Yeah, snakes all over this state, killing 2 chicken snakes last week. Killed 2 chicken snakes last week. Yeah, yeah, me and snakes, yeah. As I said, I was out in Belize for 6 months, and what did we get out there that was our nasty fer-de-lances? So that was probably our nastiest little bugger out there. And if we'd been bitten, in those days, they had no anti-venom.
Switch off quickly, switch off. That's just on me, you're fine, sorry.
Okay.
So I could hear something walking, and I thought it was someone sneaking around our base.
Okay. Critical, if you ever visit Maine, let me know and I will buy you dinner. Thank you, Critical. I'll put it on the list. Certainly when I do come out stateside, I'll put a sort of shout out saying I'm coming. I'm going to do a tour of the States for a month. Give me some idea of places where people are, and I'll come and book a hotel in the area for a couple of nights and have a beer. Yeah, those things are the devil, even have horns on their heads. Yeah. So I'm ex-forces, ex-army, Rev, and we were down in Belize. We were doing jungle school down there, and I don't know if you know this, Cookie, I've mentioned it, but the fer-de-lance is a territorial snake. So you have a bit of land that's its land, and if you're outside of its land, that's fine. If you move inside, it will strike aggressively, and it makes sort of 4 bites on your body. And basically, I'd gone to the toilet at night with a shovel, and I crouched down next to a log, and I dug a little hole and done what I had to do, and I heard a hiss next to me, and I ran back very quickly and told the various people that's where it was, and they went out and shot the little bugger, but it was the other side of the log, and I must have been outside its territory.
I was waiting for you to say that you shit on it.
No.
That's what I was waiting for. No wonder it hissed at you.
So back then, as British Army, we didn't have any anti-venom for it. So if you did get bit, we carried explosives and chainsaws on patrol, and we had to blow a hole in the jungle, and they'd airlift you straight to Miami for the anti-venom. Yeah. But yeah, that was our nasty snake out there. It was the fer-de-lance. It was yeah, nasty little creature. Right, do you have the keys with you, Mr. Cookie?
I do not, sir.
Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter yet, does it? It's another half an hour. It's another 5 minutes before the sun comes up, and then we'll go and do some more key cards or keys. I can't believe we've not had another alarm. I wonder if their alarms are set randomly.
Maybe. Maybe it is random.
Comms. That's either a zombie walking or somebody cutting wood outside.
I think it's somebody walking. It's to my right now.
It could be a zombie though. Rev, I'll call you, it's easier. Snakes for us is okay. What I can't do is camel spiders in Iraq. I didn't do Iraq or Afghanistan. I didn't get to, I'd left long before then. Though I do work now as a civilian for a cavalry regiment. But no, I didn't do, I joined in 89. End up, 89, 90. Left in 93, 94. Regular service, and then went on to long-term reserve. Pretty cool. Thank you so much. A member for 4 months. That's really appreciated. Thanks for renewing. I think it's just a zombie walking, isn't it? But you can hear them now.
I think it is, yeah. I think it is a Z. I think it is a Z.
But you didn't used to hear them walking. And now you can hear them walking. It sounds like trees being chopped.
Yeah.
Rev, I went over as a civilian contractor doing water plants. Okay. Went in 91. So Iraq won then. So when 91, at the time I was in, 90, I was in Berlin. And we took over a US military police camp to allow them to go forward to war. Because obviously they needed military police out there, and we were on standby to, if in Iraq 1 we'd gone into Baghdad, we were going to be one of the first units in, because we were the unit most trained in the British Army at the time in Fibua, fighting in built-up areas for the non-initiated. So street to street. So back when I was a young goblin that was reasonably fit. Now, if I lie down, I need a crane to lift me up. No comment, Cookie. I look more like a goblin now. After the Libya incident. Okay. As I said, guys, we're just waiting for the sun to come up, and then we're going to push Biathlon and the ski lodge.
I was going to say that, but it's kind of 9:30, and
so we're not going to push those. No.
No, shit. After it, we'll probably get there. It'll be time to log.
Yeah, so that'll be a Friday night thing. So we'll probably just go up to commence and see if we can get some weapons.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Rev, Marine Corps first deployed was Kuwait, evacuation of embassies and contract security for convoys. Yeah. But we all have our uses, didn't we? You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, we work together, let's be honest. UK and US forces are very integrated. At the moment, our two-line commando forward observation officers are well integrated into the US forces, because you guys have admitted we do that better than you guys do, whereas you guys have the money to do other things better than we do. Restless Internet is finally back at last. Have you found the new scopes yet? I haven't found one yet. No, and we're not on experimental. We're in a modded server here, so this is just.
So it should be.
Yeah, I'll wait for the sun to come up a little bit before I run outside. 4:20. It'll be 5 a.m. Yeah. So we're not going to do the key card. We're going to hit here.
The big marker.
Because Rev very did wreck driving with UK forces. Okay. Enjoy it. Rev, critical, it's all good. I wasn't offended. I was laughing at Goblin, not you. Okay. Everyone's allowed to laugh at Goblin.
Oh yeah, that's
Fully
what everyone
allowed.
does on a daily basis, mate.
Well, yeah. It's part of the game, isn't it? Laughing at goblins.
It is. It is indeed. I just want to say
So
thank you to
only-
everyone who's watching currently. It's really appreciated.
And I'm gaming with DrCookieeMonster tonight. So if you haven't dropped him a sub or a like, please do. His link should be on the screen for you now. And your link has appeared on my screen. Whereas I've been streaming on YouTube now for a year and 8 months, roughly. Cookie's new to YouTube from a streaming perspective.
I am well, yeah. It's YouTube. It's a grind, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
It's a massive grind, mate. It's a massive grind. And some days you go up lots of subs, or some weeks you'll go up a massive amount. You get that graph that's going nearly vertical, and you're like, "This is amazing." And then you'll go through 3 weeks of no subs, going, "What am I doing wrong?"
Yeah.
And then suddenly you'll get some more, and it's just that you just have to sort of get used to it. Or somebody unsubs, as we're getting used to.
Yeah.
This is where our pet vehicle is. Oh.
Don't need that glow stick in my life.
They are useful at night, though, in base.
Yeah.
Don't know you've probably got the MVGs on your head still.
Critical, thank you so much for the sub. That's really appreciated. Thank you, man. Scared the shit out of me, but thank you.
Yeah, my alerts aren't working properly anymore. My dancing goblins don't have to dance.
Made me jump. I've just got you on the other screen, Cookie. Oh, thanks, Restless. That's really appreciated.
But in 5 years streaming on Twitch, 5 years? Probably 5 years streaming on Twitch, I got to 320 followers. In 18 months on here, I've got over 600 subs. It's a different world. Don't get me wrong, I know it helps having it in 4K. I get that.
Yeah, Cookie, hope you get to 1 million followers. Oh, thanks, Critical. So do I. That'd be incredible.
Because then Cookie would not need to go to work anymore, would you, Cookie?
No.
1 million subs would stop work being a problem. So trying to
yes.
explain to the general you're going to make a full-time living being at home.
Yes, but don't think they'd be impressed.
Until you show her what you'd earn off the advertising, and then she might understand more.
Yes.
Yeah. You'd start spending it before it came in.
You would, yes.
I'd be happy with 10,000 in the next 10 years. That's where I'd like to be. When I retire, I'd like about 10,000. If I could get to that point, I'd be over the moon.
I think, you know, once you hit the 1,000 mark, I think it will start to.
Oh, it does. It massively jumps because you get pushed. Yeah, they start pushing you massively at 1,000 because they're earning from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen people go from 1,000 to 3,000 in a couple of months streaming DayZ.
Yeah.
But getting to that first 1,000 was a hard push.
Yeah. Red Leader dropped in to give you a like. Oh, thanks, man. That's really appreciated. Anything like that helps massively.
Rev, yeah, you're better than I am. PS5 player, only started last month in DayZ. Well, welcome to DayZ. DayZ is an amazing game, as you're learning. Guess what, mate? SV98.
Never have guessed.
Who'd have thought? Some of these rooms are open, mate.
Yeah,
I expected this much after a restart. Yeah.
100%. Well, this wooden crate's still open. Which means someone could well be in here still somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm going to push up past this lot because I don't... If these have been looted, someone's going to move through these.
I've got a case here that wasn't open. I'm still going through this lot just because, yeah, most of it's open, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guns that I want, not good guns, I want reasonable guns for base defense.
Yeah.
Oh, another 98. I don't mind SV98s, we can always sell them.
I'm not taking that with me.
What's that?
Vector.
Yeah, we've got one of those. We don't need a second one in our lives.
No.
Someone's exchanged body armor in here.
Pushing up to the next level because the tents where I just was weren't good. In case they're up here.
Got gunpowder.
Nice.
I think we've got enough now to make our a homemade.
Need 10.
10 for a homemade.
Yeah. 10 for homemade.
Ah.
Yeah.
So many ways to play it as well. Agreed. The game's amazing, but you really have to... my first 100 hours, all I did is die all the time and not understand why. We're now 6,000 hours plus, and I die all the time now, but understand why.
Oh, that was you next to me. Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is a locked door, isn't it, on this one? Getting used to the mechanics. Yeah, it's half the battle. Working out how to survive and getting used to survival mechanics is... and learning the maps.
Right, if we can get 20 gunpowders,
Yeah,
we can make a homemade heavy.
okay.
Because I just found the operating LCD for it.
Okay. I'm going to push into the industrial at the top.
Yeah. Going to the next one. Pretty much in here, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Right. Alright.
This place has been stripped of anything good. Run home and log.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Yeah. So they run Walking Dead zombies on this server, so...
Yeah, you don't have to worry about Zeds, do you?
fucking zombie walking through the ground.
Luminosity. Just took a massive dump at work. Lovely. Well, I'm glad you are proactive and watching me whilst doing it. It's always a pleasure. I'm here for your pooing needs.
Yeah.
It splashed back up. They call that the Poseidon's Kiss. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff.
No doubt. Let's have a look. Going into roleplay style at the moment to learn all of it. So that's the thing. It's learning DayZ's hard. There's no two ways about it. There's no real training. And then so learning it is, you're let loose with this whole thing. Your only job is to survive. And you learn through doing the wrong thing and then not doing it again. Well, actually doing the wrong thing 20 times and then not doing it again. And we've all been there. But one thing about the game is you're learning all the time. You're picking up new tricks and new ways of doing things. And we all do it. It's, you know, every few months somebody will say something and I didn't know that could be done. Oh,
Wolves.
I'm just pushing for home, mate.
Yeah, if they're in front of me, I'll shoot them. But
yeah, I fucking just. I don't want the pelts. I don't want to be shooting too much around here. I don't want to be stopping around here.
you get into pieces to fluff. Oh well, I hope you use the plunger, good sir. Again, you never know. You might use your hands. It's completely up to you. Oh, here they are.
Yep.
Not there anymore.
Yeah, that's that problem dealt with. Changing mag. Yeah, the learning never stops. Learning never stops in DayZ. And a lot of people do vanilla videos on YouTube for sort of hints and tips. Always worth watching. But if you're like completely stuck in something, learning the maps though is the best thing you can do. Once you've learnt the maps, the games become so much easier. Knowing from a spawn area. Is that a silent shot near us?
Yeah.
Not going to stay around though because we're logging in once we get home, so I'm not going to get involved in that. So yeah, learning the basic maps, knowing that I've spawned in here, oh I know where it is, I know where the nearest well is. Especially if playing on a vanilla style server, makes a massive difference. Learning how to fish, probably the most important thing you can do on Chernarus. In vanilla. Being able to make a fishing rod and catch some fish, so when you first spawn in, you can eat, or kill a chicken and cook it. Just something to get that initial food up, and then as soon as you can, fish. I never believed it, but Cookie eventually converted me, didn't you, Cookie?
Oh yes.
On Livonia, fishing is less good because it's river fish and they're not as nutritious as the sea fish on Chernarus. Oh, I must have lagged there. I'm in back inside again, and the door's open.
God.
Right, guys, thank you for watching. I'll let Cookie go first.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for the lurkers, for chat, luminosity. I hope you enjoyed taking a dump whilst I was streaming. Always here, as I said, for your pooing needs. So much love, everyone. Thank you for the support. I'll speak to you